podcast.
In the building was good. It was going bar for bar. They camp was going down, man. Let's get it.
What's good?
Hundo up in the studio.
Hundo.
We ain't out.
F to the R to the S to the H to the O to the U to the T. That fresh out.
What's up?
Hey, man, it's time to wake up the neighbors. It's Friday night, Nas night. J Camp's out. It was all goody, though. What's goody, man? B-Bo P's in the building, man. Salute to J Camp.
Hey, salute to J Camp. Salute to Iceberg. And salute to y'all out there. Hit the
Come
like and
on, man.
subscribe button. We appreciate y'all on this special edition of Fresh Out.
Come on,
Special
man.
bonus edition. Iceberg, how you feeling tonight, man?
Hey, man, we in the building heavy, man. You know how it goes down, man. Salute to J Camp, man.
J Camp. Hey, you
Y'all here
feeling like
getting
tonight's
busy,
gonna,
man.
you feeling like tonight's gonna be a little bit of magic tonight?
Oh, man, we going to have definitely some magic up here, man. If it ain't that kind of magic, it's going to be that kind of magic. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Hey.
But salute to everybody in the building, man. Early, man.
Early.
Salute, man. B-Bo
Who do we
P's up
have
in
in
here
here
holding
tonight?
it down, man. You know how it
Iceberg
goes
right
down,
beside
man.
me. Shout out to J Camp. Who do we have in here tonight so
Man,
far?
salute to Pyre, man. And also, man,
Hundo.
condolences, man, to Gilly, man, his son, man. Salute,
Yes.
man. Philly's
Yes.
hurting right now.
Yes.
Salute to Gilly,
Yes.
man.
Salute.
Wallow, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in Philly, man.
Yeah, man.
Salute to his son, man. Salute to Pyre, man. Day One Club, you know how it goes down.
Yes.
Come on,
yes,
Antoine's
yes.
in here. Day
Antoine
One Club, man.
146.
Come
What's
on.
happening, man? What's
Come
happening?
on, man.
Carmen's
Carmen's in here early, man. Let's go, man. You know what I'm saying?
What up?
Yeah, she's also saying
Shout out
two
to you and your
condolences,
daughter.
man, to Gilly's
Rest
son
in
as well,
peace
man.
to his
Salute.
son. Yeah,
Man,
absolutely.
salute, man. Yeah, that was heavy, man, yesterday. Mama Bear's in the building, holding it down, of course, man. Salute.
Yeah, salute.
You know what
And
I'm
yeah,
saying?
you're right, Mama Bear. That is terrible.
Yeah, man.
Mama Bear's heart goes out to Gilly and his family.
Facts.
Absolutely.
Facts.
It's a terrible
Yeah,
situation
man.
indeed.
Come
Terrible.
on, man. Hey, man. Man's in here
Wagwan,
early,
man,
Day
man.
One Club, man. Salute,
Wagwan,
man.
salute.
Man's
You
always
as
holding us
well.
down, man. Love you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Always holding us
much
down,
love.
man. Our girl, Queen Anna's in
Anna,
here.
you
Salute,
back.
man.
Hey,
In
salute.
here early, man.
Early.
Salute. Hey, man,
Salute.
of course,
Good,
man, I got
sis.
Percy, too, man.
Percy Miller.
Percy always holding it down, man. Salute,
Shout out
man.
to Percy Miller.
Hey, man, hey, if you related to Master P, we need some of them cereals. We need some of Snoop Loops, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Come
There
on,
you
man.
go.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, come on, man. Salute the Gritty, man.
Gritty. What's
Follow him
happening
on
with you,
Twitter,
boy?
man. We got to put your Twitter name up there, man. But
Yeah,
salute, Gritty. Actually, Gritty, put your Twitter in up there, man. Promote your joint.
And while you at
everybody
it,
go follow
Iceberg,
Gritty, man. You know what I'm saying?
definitely follow Gritty on the Twitter joint and follow Mama Bear Art Doll's YouTube channel.
Come on, man.
Go
Yeah,
ahead
we
and
need to get them watch
don't
hours up,
forget
get
to
her-
watch
get that
hours
bread.
and, subscribes going so we can get paid in 2023. Mm-hmm.
Jeffrey, what's
Jeffrey
goody,
Fulton
man?
the
Salute.
second was good. Saying Magic Review needs to be foist, but we all know Orlando Anderson. Oh, we starting.
Salute Jeffrey, man. Jeffrey going hard in the paint already, man. He already know what's going down, man.
Right,
Again, man, we got a dope show, man. Magazine was goody. You know what I'm saying?
Magazine staying fresh
Show,
out show
man.
is magic. Hey,
going on, man?
much love and appreciation.
Jay was goody, man. Salute, man.
Gil was
put your
good.
Twitter in there
Honor,
too, man.
respect.
He going hard in the paint on Twitter too, man. Salute, man. I remember
Much
you,
love.
dude. Salute,
Honor,
man.
respect back to you,
Man,
bro.
come on, man. Devon.
On in the ethos.
Day One Club. Come on, man. Come on, man. He's saying that motion joint. Pause. And it's a
He's in
heavy
motion.
record, man.
He's in motion.
Andre's in here too, man. Salute.
Andre, what's good
Come
with
on,
you?
man. You
What's
know
good
what
with
to
you?
do.
Escobar season has
You know what I'm
returned
saying?
indeed. Hasn't
Hey,
really
man.
left, but yeah, he's back. He's
Victoria
back
B,
at it.
Of course,
Victoria
man. Come
B.
on, man. Hey, good
Here we
seeing you.
go,
Know, we've been
indeed.
missing you, man. Salute.
Yeah. Welcome, man. Welcome back to all y'all.
Yeah. Drop the links, cuz you know how it goes down. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
we
Mons,
must
drop those
drop-
links, man, in there. Salute.
Yeah.
Born Gifted,
Born
too.
Gifted.
Salute, man. That's our guy,
Hey,
too, man.
welcome
Always
back.
holds down.
Yeah,
Hey,
salute
but
back.
while everybody's coming up in here, man, pause. We got to basically talk about something real quick, man.
Let's go.
I wish we had Scanless on there for this, man. Actually, man, I think Scanless going to go
Yeah.
live tomorrow. Go check him out on his
Ooh.
YouTube channels, too. Salute to
Definitely.
DJ Scanless, man. That's our
Definitely.
guy, of course, man.
Yeah.
We got to talk about this Pac situation before, as everybody's rolling in real quick so we can talk about this Nas joint. But again, we know Pac basically was taken away from us, man, in Vegas 20 plus years ago, 25, 24 years ago. It was crazy, man. Salute to Pac, man, his family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got some new info on some players real quick, man. This is J Camp's realtor real quick, man.
New detail.
Fair
Fair
use, by the
yeah.
way. This is
Yeah.
for entertainment purposes only and for our hip hop fans, so we can learn more about and inspire to teach the wonderful things about hip hop.
In the Tupac Shakur homicide investigation.
We now have new information about a search warrant issued at a Henderson home. We have.
Let's see what they talking about. So basically, they came over there and they raided the joint, man. Y'all see what it
the
is.
search warrant at a home. It aired on TMZ on Fox 5 this.
Yeah, Fox
So
5.
what were
But where's that baby at? That's what we know. Where's the baby on the side of the highway? That's what we know. But anyway, keep going. It doesn't look like Rihanna's baby. Looking like some Frankenberry and bull. Get out of here.
Stop. You leave little RZA alone. RZA 2 alone. Stop. Never that Frankenberry still, dog. No, dog.
How many licks does it take to get this in a Tootsie Pop?
No.
police looking for, and also what could it help them find? Police seized a lot of information here. So here's a copy of the warrant. We redacted a lot of the information.
They got the warrant. God dang.
So you can see right here, they are looking for vehicle registration, info on vehicle repairs, gas receipts, any evidence that shows the motive or identity of the perpetrator here in Tupac Shakur's murder. And they have a list of a lot of items. So they got hard drives, laptops, screens. You could see right here, computers, cords.
Basically, they got everything.
Dang.
Bebo.
Pretty
The
much.
question is, man, we understand this happened with a dude from LA. I ain't telling because I'm trying to still go to LA, man. And I'm trying to go to LA, man, and I ain't trying to get caught up. So we're not gonna say who the person was that was snitching and bull.
Stop.
We ain't gonna tell who was snitching. Y'all know who it is. But will this ever be solved, in your opinion? Because we know the streets is talking, but then there's the other side to it. And shout out to everybody up in here right now. We're gonna be talking about that Nas in about 10 minutes. We know allegedly that Puff put out a hit, or basically said if somebody can take care of Pac, give him $1 million. So basically, at the end of the day, it happened regardless of how it happened. He was gone.
Right.
So the person that was on Vlad TV, he basically said, hey, we got the bread. So this person might be on some Bill Cosby swag because they ready to let him go. And we talking about Hot Tub. Hot Tub, if y'all know who Sus is the one who basically gave up the bread. So long story short, do you think, like when they was ready for Bill to go, when they was ready for R. Kells to go, Trey Songz is ready. They ready for him to go. Do you think they gonna get Sus and implement him in this situation? And will this ever get really solved? Man, he got the hot tub running. Will this ever be solved though for all of I'm a Tupac fan. Will we get some closure and really find out what happened? Or what's your thoughts on this real quick?
If Sus Diddy indeed does have a direct connection to the unaliving here, then they're going to pin him up. The dominant society is going to pin him up as soon as he steps out of line from dancing that dance and walking on.
Take that.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, as soon as he steps out of line, if he has something to do with it, then yeah, it's just going to be a matter of time. Do I think the murderer of, the unaliving of Tupac will ever be resolved? I think was your latter question.
Mm-hmm.
I think that regardless of who pulled the trigger to unalive Pac, as well as those responsible for orchestrating it, as well as Biggie's as well. There's always going to be some level of resurrection by way of newfounded evidence, newfounded suspects, or some level of newfounded mystery in general. I think some or most of the suspects involved in the case of Pac here, being unalived, really aren't alive like that anymore at the same time. In this case, though, they might have something from what it seems. But generally speaking, I'm sure that there's always going to be a what if situation, even past this arrest, even past this circumstance here, currently happening in LA, in order to keep the ambiguity alive, since Pac's physical presence sadly is no longer with us today.
I think they're ready for him to go. That whole situation, first of all, let's be clear. Puff just basically just try to poop on the biggest liquor brand in the world. You don't think the guy that we talking about from LA that was in the DJ Vlad videos, you don't think he has some receipt that shows that Sus gave him the bread? Now, of course, we're reaching a little bit, but again, stay tuned on this. But again, hopefully they do find something. They found a lot of stuff in there. You saw J Camp's realtor, man. She had a lot of. She had the list, dog. She had the list. They didn't have the Carly. They had the Carly joint about where that was and that baby them cheeses and boo.
Them cheeses and granola bars.
And that granola bar from Target.
The
But
Target.
they definitely had
Target.
Yeah, they definitely had. You know, a girl's bougie too when you buy snacks from Target. You know, snacks from Target $8, man. Go to Walmart and get one of them carts that's messed up with the rusty wheels and boo. Go over to Walmart, save you some money, get the great value.
Bad and bougie.
Hey, bougie. Ty Nitty's in here early, man. Salute. Yeah, sus, man. You know what I'm saying?
Salute to Ty Nitty. Yeah, all day, sus.
Yeah, man. But again, if you're a Pac fan, hopefully we find something out. But again, put the stuff together, man. You know what it is. And first of all, DJ Scanless in the building.
There he is.
Man.
DJ Scan.
We need to get him. Actually, man, we're going to be chopping up tomorrow, man, about this situation a little heavier. But he's going in right now.
Should I go ahead, Iceberg?
Go ahead, man. Go. I got my hands on the Kofi button. So.
All right. Let me get my hands on the glasses here and the topping. All right. DJ Scanless said Greg Kading says he has a confession from the passenger that Diddy placed a hit on, but never got paid. Never got them dollaroonies. Never got that Lucchini. They are going after the golden goose here, not the accomplice, via Agent Vlad TV.
I'm trying to tell y'all, man, it's getting heavy in the paint again.
Ooh.
Watch the tea leaves on this situation, man. But again, salute to all the Pac fans, man. We love y'all, man.
Absolutely.
We Pac fans over here, so we do want some closure over here, so you know what's going down, man. Darren Ford, Day One Club, salute. He said he had to come on and say what's up to the chat, man, and what's up to the squad tonight.
All day. Got to say what's up
man,
to the
salute,
people.
Man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you know you fam over here, man. Yeah, Queen going hard in the paint, man. Vlad the Fed.
Vlad the Fed, absolutely. Agent Vlad.
Got his little music playing right here. Yeah, that's that Vlad music.
I got Vlad's nose, too. Ready to snitch.
Man, that boy snitching, man. He ready to go. Come on, man. Q, what's up, man? Q Smooth in here
Q
early,
Smooth,
man.
what's popping?
Man, so much Fed TV, dog.
Fed TV, there you go.
This is the thing, man. This is heavy TV too, man. Salute to our guy Dame, man. Dame, man. He's been going hard in the paint, of course. You know, he a little upset he didn't get an invite to that Book of Hove. But he could come to that Book of Berg, you know what I'm saying? And on time. He let some stuff go. Hey, man. He went hard in the paint on one of my favorite podcasts, That's Effed Up podcast, man. Salute.
Yeah.
He was in there going hard in the paint, man.
Salute to
basically
the host of that podcast too. Salute to That's
salute
Effed
everybody
Up.
over there, man.
Yeah.
And let's be clear, man. Dame let a lot of stuff go that he's been follow the drip. You know, he's just been like Robin Harris, man. follow the drip, man. He's been saying a few things, man, but he kind of went hard in the paint a little bit and basically told how he really felt, man, about the Nas situation, the Aaliyah joint. I got the Nas joint right here. He basically said, man, which is crazy, and I'm not even changing nothing back about down here. It's Friday night, man. Salute. He basically said, man, that Dame, that Nas won the Jay-Z rap beef, man, which is kind of crazy. That's supposed to be your homeboy. Let me play this real quick, man. Fair use, educational purposes only for hip-hop knowledge.
I think what Alejandro wanted to know, when Nas came out with that Ether album, what was you guys'
Salute to B.O.P.'s little cousin.
like image of that? Was you guys, we got Giddy?
Nah,
how do you feel about Jay Response?
Jay's Response was terrible.
Yeah,
Well, the thing is, we had first hit him with the joint at Summer Jam. That was kind of hard when we take over.
Basically talking about Takeover. You ain't remember Takeover. God damn.
But then when he came with the Ether, I was kind of hyped because he said my name. I was hyped. Like, yes, I'm in the rap record. But the response, I wasn't there for the response. I had landed. Irv Gotti fucked that one up. You know, every time Irv got in that business, he fucked shit up.
So you would say Nas won that battle?
Yeah, that battle, yes.
That's what I thought, but like, you know.
What do you mean, but you know? He did.
Hey, question, man, for the chat, B.O.P., man. Is Dame right, or is he straight hating? Is he straight hating, or is he right, man, about this? Bebo, what's your thoughts, man? Did Nas win the beef? Because, again, we remember his song Super Ugly that he's talking about, and he went super personal, and he had to apologize on the radio and bull, man. Anytime you got to apologize, man, in rap, it's trash. Bebo in the chat. Antoine, man. You know, I know Antoine gonna go hard in the paint on this one.
Oh, already.
Do you think Dame is right? Because again, you see the reason why that the dynasty failed, but in your opinion, man, is Dame telling the truth? Again, like I said, man, salute to Dame, my side guy, man. No disrespect at all. You know how we do, man. Salute to Dame.
All day.
But is he telling the truth on this joint, man? Or is it kind of like side grapes, man, on this end? Because you see how Jay's been trying to whitewash him a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Dame Dash is absolutely correct.
Okay.
Jay-Z's Super Ugly. It was mega trash and super weak and uber disrespectful. I mean, it just is what it is. Yeah, absolutely.
And man, salute to
mega trash. Nino Bays. Been a while. Salute.
LA producer, man. Y'all follow him on all social media platforms. Salute.
All day. Yes, absolutely, Nino Bays. It's supposed to be understood that Nas won that battle, that classic battle.
But the question is why is Dame saying it now?
Well, simply because he was asked on the platform. You know, they essentially asked him questions that sounded like it led up to that to those talking points.
Okay.
So it didn't sound like Dame Dash just pulled it out of the bag in order to try to go viral or anything. I mean, anytime you see Dame, most folks who see Dame and have the chance to really sit down and chop up some game or ask him questions, they're likely going to ask him questions about Rockefeller, Jay-Z, maybe Def Jam, and oftentimes or sometimes Nas. So
basically the book of Hov 2 joint.
Right.
Yeah,
the book of Hov 2. Yep. Gritty. Absolutely. Gritty said lately Dame been looking less bitter in interviews.
And I agree with that too, Gritty. I do, man. I think what he said too in this interview that basically once he understood the hate that was going on, he basically had to call his therapist up and was like, yo, man, I want to do something ugly, but you know, I'm just letting you know what's going on. So he taught his therapist, man. But you see, therapy does work, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? So Again, man, Billy saying, DJ Scan, shout out, man, respect, homie, keeping Pac legacy alive, man.
Salute to DJ
man.
Scanless for keeping.
Come on,
Tupac's
that Book of
legacy
Hope 2
alive.
just sold out all week. It did, man. Come on, we made a lot of bread out that
If
joint.
y'all
man.
have not seen the Book of Berg,
Got money.
I gotta send it. I gotta send it to I gotta send it to Nino Beige, man. Nino
Go
saying
check that out.
where they trying to bait him.
Man.
Nas is obvious the answer anyone would give.
Absolutely.
Man, you know they trying to get some clickbait, Nino. You know how that goes, man. Come
Yeah.
on, man.
Oh yeah.
But again, like I said, man, I agree with you, Bebo, man. I
Okay.
think Dame's been
Okay.
doing a great thing. Some things need to lie where they at, but I think Dame said this because of the Book of Hope. Because again, man, you have a whole art display. Again, Dame's from Harlem. He not from Brooklyn. It is what it is. But to have a whole library full of all the stuff that we basically paid for, we financed together. You know, just because we had a disagreement doesn't mean that whitewashes what we did. And again,
Correct.
Dame even said in that interview that Jay really had the issue with Biggs. He was the one trying to basically keep everything together. And he said it was crazy. Biggs back on his payroll now.
He
Which
back
is
on
crazy.
his he back on his what, man?
Oh, man, payroll. But again, like I said, man, salute to Dame for keeping it 100. We would love to hear Jay talk about this at some point, you know, maybe in another book, you know what I'm saying? The Book of Hove 3, you know, the 2 is over there. Y'all can go check that out now. This
Really
episode
titled The Book of
209. Look it up on YouTube, you know what I mean?
Iceberg went nuclear on that one. So y'all check that out on our last
Check out that
episode.
book. Yeah, that Book of Berg.
Epic. Epic.
Antoine saying members of The Rock have been admiring for years. Not that they knew Nas won and shook their whole label.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Ether shook the whole.
That Book of Berg had me dying.
That Book of Berg. Telling y'all, classic.
man.
I haven't seen that last episode. Check it out.
Hov can never escape the ether.
He really can't. Even though he said he said something in Super Ugly about not having a scratch on him. Oh, you got something way more severe than a scratch from that ether for that beef, and it just is what it is. Not Mr. Pronot said Nas won so long ago. Why are we talking about this? I mean, why?
Well, the other thing too, man, and Percy's saying it too, man. He said the Fredos, man. He had a couple lines in that
Magic 2 is one
in
of
the
those
Magic
songs.
2. I think that was for somebody, man. But again, salute Deuces in here, man. Salute, man. What's going on with you, cuz, man? Ether was that Thanos.
Ain't no
Hold on, I think I got it. You ready? Oh, hold on. We got the Thanos snap. Yeah, the Thanos snap was crazy, man. And again, that Ether was actually like the second and third version, man. Because I remember hearing the first one on a mixtape, and I had to get rid of that bull, man. That thing was crazy, man. Magazine
said that track Blueprint on Blueprint Volume 2 was a second best diss toward Nas. Okay.
Man, ain't facts. Jack was goody, man. He's saying Ether
Acronym.
dropped on Jay's birthday. Dang, I forgot about that. Oh, let it burn. Let it burn. Dang, I forgot about that boy. Antoine. Hey, I told Antoine going hard in the paint, man. Fredo, you broke my heart, Michael Cole. Oh, man. Jeez.
Hondo said Iceberg needs to rename that to Book of Hove Volume 3 since D Haven made 2, but need a Book of Hove 4 because we do those stories on Big L, Big Pun, Prodigy, and still where is Sauce Money? Great question.
Man, salute. He's on IG, man, going hard in the paint, man. Salute to Sauce Money, man. Great channel, our profile, by the way. Go follow our guy Sauce Money, man. Come on, man.
Oh, yeah. Give Power 800 that level up real quick if you don't mind.
Hold
That Mario level up.
Facts.
Shout out.
Again, like I said, man,
Nino Beige.
Nina going in.
Yeah, he is. He said, by the way, y'all said Nas Hit-Boy Run may be the best 5-album clip ever, but Reasonable Doubt through the Dynasty album was crazy, though. Was it as crazy as the Nas Hit-Boy one, though?
I mean, you know when Nino comes in, man, he gonna go hard in the paint, man.
Oh yeah, all day.
But again, Carmen saying yes.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah. Yep. Gritty
yeah,
sees
what you
nothing
see,
but
man.
Fredos,
Yeah.
man. Yep. What's going on? What's going on, Charlotta?
Salute. What's going on
What's
with
happening
you?
with
We
you?
see you in here. That Teasley up in here holding it
Yeah,
down, man.
there you go. There you go.
Oh man, the Book
Man,
of Hope Uncut
yeah.
by D Haven on the way, man.
Right.
Sheesh. Yeah, man. But again, like I said, man, no poops on Jay, man. That's Dane was just talking about it, man. Tonight is about Nas, man. We gonna be talking about the Magic 2. This the 5th album, man, by Nas and Hit-Boy.
Let's talk about it.
Nino's in here early, man, giving us the other side of the game. This joint was crazy, man. Again, we went out the window on this joint, man. We said it was gonna be great. I spun it about 3 times, man. How many times did y'all spin the album before y'all go in on y'all's opinion on the album? How many times y'all spin it, man? Before you went in, Bebo, how many times did you spin the joint?
Pause. About 2 to 3 times.
Okay. All right.
Per the release of this video and live,
You
of
relaxing
course.
too. We glad you relaxing with us too, CT, man. We gonna call you CT.
Absolutely.
Devon saying Mr. Sunshine didn't have 5 album run like Esco. We gonna talk about it tonight, man.
We are gonna talk about
it, man. But again, this album was crazy. I spun it about 3 times, man. Touch is in the building too. Salute Touch, man. One spin, he just finished.
182. Yes.
Ty Nitty said 4 times. Okay, I see you, Nitty. What's your initial thought on the album when you put it in, man? Just real quick off the dribble, and then we'll kind of go track for track real quick. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's a real solid project. I mean, Magic 2 is really, really solid. It really is.
Okay.
Now, although Magic 2 isn't a concept album, it is an album with more Magic-related themes than the first Magic album. Okay. This project is simply, it's a really, really good appetizer for the soon-to-come main course that Nas is going to present us with here this year in 2023 or 2024 as a follow-up LP off of the heels of Nas's late 2022 classic modern King's Disease 3 LP. And though it may not have given some fans the expectations of how of maybe topping the first Magic album, as what I've seen in a few cases as far as criticisms and reviews, Magic 2 sounds like that album that's in a lane of its own as it's supposed to. Magic 1 leaned more on the soul samples and sounds that Hit-Boy has been using for Nas's production, whereas on Magic 2, it sounded like he sampled more instrumentation, added some live sounds, just changed things up a tad smidge, here and there, and making certain elements of the sonics more digital, just a tad bit. And Nas even went eclectic as well, in his way, again, presenting himself in a more eclectic fashion compared to the classic old school delivery that we all love and that he's been giving us a lot of as of late. So
hold on real quick.
Go ahead.
When did Miss LB sneak in here?
Hey, salute to you,
man. What's going on, man?
Oh yeah.
That's our people, man. Salute
5 or 6 times. Okay.
Yeah, salute.
Yeah, it's a real solid project.
Man.
It's a real solid project. Yeah.
Again, let's be clear.
What's your thoughts, Iceberg? And what y'all think?
We put a post up, man, on Twitter. It hit 1.1 million. A lot of haters out there for a Nas tip. You know what I'm saying, Paul? Again, 1.1 on our post. I don't even want to pull it up. I ain't got time for that. But the whole thing, though, man, is this album, it's almost like cats wanted it to fail, man. They wanted this album to fail. But again, because this 5 album run is serious, man. And again, we know who's buying albums and posting old videos in 320 quality on YouTube, man, to get them numbers up.
I got money.
But again, like I said, this album to me is a rapper's album. This is definitely a headphones joint.
Yeah.
like Devon said. Devon said it took me a minute to digest the Southern aesthetic. Gets better with each listen.
It does.
Facts.
It really does.
It does. To me, the other thing too is, of course, I went in thinking about Magic 1. You know what I'm saying? The first Magic. It's totally different than that joint.
It
You know what I'm saying? This is barred up. This is Nas just saying, put something in the deck and let me go at it. I mean, this is what it was. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of shots fired too in this joint. You know what I'm saying? Let's be clear, man. This went heavy. Gritty saying first spin was a 7.5. By the third, it was an 8.5. That's same here, man. When I put in the deck about 11 my time, Bebo was like, you know, it ain't da-da-da-da-da. And I played it again. Cause we were, you know, we were assuming what we were going to assume.
Yeah.
But then when you listen to it just for the body work it is, I think it's dope, man. You know what I'm saying? Carmen's saying it's even a roll through. You know what I'm saying? There's like one, I was like, you know what I'm saying? But this is crazy, man. Again, Deuce, Magic Summer, man, KD winner. Okay.
Definitely Magic Summer. We'll see about how the winner is. Antoine1486 said off the dribble, he was intrigued but not immediately captured by each track. After the second spin, it started clicking more. And I think that's how it is for a lot of people. It's one of those food items that just to where the taste maybe changes and gets more interesting with each minute or second, you know, interval that passes by. Miss LB said she told y'all in February that the next album was not KD4 and it should be called Magic 2. She did.
I remember that, dude. Come on, man.
He did.
Miss LB tells no lies. Like I said, man, this album was crazy. To me, like, again, it was totally different than what I thought it was. But again, we know he had the Hennessy situation last night, man. Salute to Nas, man. Everybody was in the building. We seeing videos and pictures from that, man. Salute to Johnny Nunez, man, our guy over there, man. He was, of course, in the building.
Big Hit, Hit-Boy.
Yeah, Hit-Boy was in there. Graf was in there. Salute to our guy, Graf.
Graf was in there. Yep.
Salute to everybody that was in there.
Of course not.
Now, it didn't have the crazy super duper. I don't think he had the super duper fanfare like he did with KD3. This was, again, like a surprise album. It came out of nowhere. Again, there's other reasons why we thought he might have dropped this week. I ain't gonna say why, but you know, we know why he dropped. You know what I'm saying? Nas playing chess, 3D chess on a boy. You know what I'm saying? Again, the rate, man, I'm giving it, it's on a 5 joint, so I gave it a 4 out of 5, which, you know, to me, again, I'm going back to Gritty, man, and saying it's probably about an 8 for me. The lyrics are just crazy. And then a lot of cats will say, oh, well, the production was this, that, and the third. We're going to get into it. But to me, man, I think he gave him exactly what Nas needed, just a canvas to paint on, man. These beats are just canvases to paint on. It's not the polished situation like KD3. It's not the throwback super feel, man, from the first Magic, man, that just dropped out of nowhere. This one is just unique by itself. And when you put the headphones on, and I think it's because almost, man, we've been dumbed down, almost like a TikTok situation where you can't watch long format. You want to watch 30 seconds now. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, again, this takes you back to sitting down and listening to the bars.
Bong.
It's not just, oh, let's put it in the car. Let's ride around with smoke to it. You can do that. Salute to Miss LB. But, and the Hennessy. But the whole thing, man, this is put your headphones on, man, and go dumb. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Again, like I said, we're going to play a little bit, man. Fair use, of course, man. We're going to play a little snippets just so you kind of get a little flavor to it, man. I'm going to play a little of that. The first joint, which is Abracadabra, man. Just so you get a little listen.
Fair use. Hit that like and subscribe while y'all at it, while we get the sound situation going.
Nah, I stopped because of the I word.
Oh.
What's you guys' thoughts on the first joint? Hey man, salute, man. The Keston, man. We appreciate it, dude.
Yeah, we appreciate that. We appreciate
man.
it.
Hey man, we goody. What's you guys' thoughts on that first Abracadabra joint, man? Again, the first thing that stood out to me before you go in, Bebo, man, is he said on that second verse, man, y'all should be ashamed of your list. A+. I put some pain into this. I put my veins, my blood, my bones, my soul. I put my brains into this. Y'all moving brainless, anything to be famous. And we know some of the lists has been coming out from Rolling Stone, from my guys B Dot man and Elliot with the 2 T's. Shout out to Rap Roundtable, man. Our guys over there, man. Mace going hard to paint, you know what I'm saying? Mace Mace, Deanie, Jarv, man, and Sincere, man. Salute to them. But again, Elliot with 2 T's. But what was your thoughts on this record right here, man?
It's a dope joint, man, to introduce the first song, not the first track, but the first song into Magic. Real talk. I mean, you definitely know that Nas recognizes that he's been feeling a lot of hate ever since crafting songs with Hit-Boy and connecting with him on that note. In fact, perhaps the most standout line, at least the first standout line that comes to mind, was the bar that goes 2020, where did the first one, 5 album run, not a cursed one, it's a blessed one. By the time y'all hear this, meaning Magic 2, we'll be halfway through the next one, meaning the likely LP that's being worked on to the follow-up of from the follow-up of King's Disease 3. I like how he talked about going to back to his roots like Questlove, you know, making that reference. And really, the other thing that I caught note of on that album is Nas informed us on the first Magic album, right? On that Hollywood Gangsta, that quote, it was written, chopping up competition, palms itching, Bohemian Grove couldn't get Nas to visit. Remember that? For those who remember that song, well, on Magic 2, on this Abracadabra track, he's essentially reminding the listeners throughout his hook that there's no Illuminati involvement in his lifestyle. So it's a good reminder, but, you know, talking about running it back. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But, you know, talks of running it back to back to back on the hook. You know, I agree with the, like nobody, he was basically saying that nobody else in the game like that is running, you know, albums and projects back to back to back. And I definitely agree, with the exception of our guy, Vic Spencer. Salute to him, as well as E40, of course. You know, cats like that have been definitely running it back to back for years. But yeah, generally speaking, we definitely get what he's saying. And Abracadabra, dope track. Definitely listen to it.
Dope started off too, man. Again, man, this joint was crazy. Again, like I said, it started off heavy, man. The production was dope. It was a bouncy little joint. I like the joint.
Fast rap.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And real quick, Bebo, man, can you hear this real quick? Can you hear that?
I can't.
Gotcha, no problem.
Couldn't hear the Abracadabra either,
no
by the
problem.
way. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us, so being patient and just, you know, sharing commentary along with Iceberg and Bebo
Can you hear this right here?
No.
Nope, can't hear it. It's all good.
So like
I said, man, we're going to get to this second joint, man. Let me run it off of this other situation, man. Hold on, man. We always keep one in the deck, man.
Oh, yeah. Keep one in the chamber.
Again, like I said, man, y'all rocking with Fresh Out, man. Hit that like button, hit the share button, man. You know what I'm saying? If you liking what you hear, man. You know,
all day. All day.
Let's see.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
No.
Hear that.
That's my other.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. We got it in here.
Still giving y'all some Nas in the process of us getting this thing going. So
Right,
yeah.
right
I get it. Yeah.
Right,
We
so
rocking
like I
now.
said,
We
man.
rocking. Yep, we rocking.
Okay, so here we go, man.
Yeah.
So like again, man, we're gonna run this
Which
hour
one's next,
joint,
man?
man. Give me a little sample of that real quick. Again, this the third joint, man. It's the office hours joint, man, real quick. Going hard in the paint, man. Then we had 50 Cent on this joint too. What was your thoughts, man, on that office hours, man, with 50 Cent? He did drop the 8 bars. I wanted to hear more than just the 8.
Yep.
But to me, it was just dope to hear him. It sounded like he was upside down.
It did.
Like he was, man.
At
At
the
the
Super
Super
Bowl.
Bowl,
Yeah.
upside down,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Eating something, you know what I'm saying?
Eating that drumstick, it sounded like.
Eating that drumstick, yeah. that
Upside down.
Dr. Dre, love that chicken from Popeyes.
Yeah, man.
Rebel, first of all, Rebel legit's up in here, man. Salute.
Rebel legit. Yeah.
He's saying the 50 verse is too short.
It
I
is.
agree. But what was your thoughts on the beat, on Nas's joint? And then also to me, this sounded like almost 50 basically just kind of saying, hey man, we just starting off. My office ain't even really done up yet. You know what I'm saying? So when the office is done, you know the square footage that he got paused, that he just purchased, this is going to be something that we might see on, I know not Mr. Pronot said he doesn't want to see a KD4, but a next project from Nas, I think you might hear more from 50. But what was your thoughts on this office hours, BOP? And the chat, man, what y'all think about that joint, man?
It's definitely one of the album's best songs on Magic 2. It's dope to see 50 Cent collab with Nas again after so long. The drums just grab you upon the beats. First emergence with how sharp Hit-Boy's drums snap on there. And
I'm saying it too.
yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. And we're being reminded of the fact that, you know, Nas is, you know, went on a tirade of sorts a while ago while on Power 105, you know, and all while giving that kind of of course, Nas is being Nas, but he's also kind of giving us a slight G-Unit type of delivery when he's rapping,
Facts,
you know, expressing that he's got love for the people, you know, resurrecting, having resurrected that big ice rockin' swag ever since Rakim did it back in the 80s and others of his ilk, you know what I'm saying? Just feeling like, I remember he said something about feeling like he shouted out people on albums that really didn't deserve such pub. But yet,
Salute, Robert, what's good?
being that type of artist that serves as the reason why the letters NY for New York are in capital letters. I mean, in the illest bar, one of the illest bars on the track was where he talked about there being so many feelings in the game. He felt like he just left the dentist. So I thought that was pretty interesting. But yeah, going to what y'all was saying, including you, Iceberg, 50's 8-bar verse was too short, especially since it's been a while since we've heard 50 on track like that. And he fits so well in the pocket, you know, just essentially rapping about murking a snitch on some Queens-ish, you know, with witnesses having seen what happened without seeing anything on this track. But, you know, again, Fifth rocked it on Office Hours. Nas rocked it on Office Hours. Dope track that y'all should check out.
Yeah.
One of the best on here, actually.
Dre saying the beat sounded like it was crowded for 50, so 8 bars was disappointing.
It was.
I agree too, man. You know what I'm saying?
But
But again,
another 8 bars, make it 16 at least. Go ahead.
facts.
Iceberg.
The other thing too, man, he wasn't spitting nothing too heavy, but you know, 50's not known to be lyrical, but typically he'll drop something to make you go. He'll make you go crazy with it. Like, hold up, man, he said something retarded, but I think this is just a slight situation, man, to let you know that, hey, man, we linking up over here, and it's off the grid. You know what I'm saying? None of that.
Right.
None of that involved, man. None of that white party, man, over there where you gotta bunny hop and bull.
Man, it would be nice to see 50 and Nas connect on a business level, you know, if that's the decision that they make, you know, moving forward from here. And I also remember when 50 believed that this song was going to be on A King's Disease 4, you know, late last year, when in fact we have it on Magic 2. So we could tell based on that fact that this song has been done for quite some months. Jack Acronym said Nas 8, 50 was the hitman on this track.
Yeah.
Short, quick, and to the point. Get Fredo out of here. Yeah, Jack Acronym said.
Hey, this thing, I like what Jack basically said, man. Pause. Hey, man, hitman on the track, short and quick, get out of there. And I think, again, it's just letting you know we here.
Yep. Yeah.
And you by yourself. And most of these younger dudes, man, they don't know what's going on, man. They running the game, man. Again, we know Nas, again, Dame said this in the interview with That's Effed Up. You You know what I'm saying? He said, hey, man, he likes how Nas moves. He's not a newspaper guy, man. He just makes the moves and keeps it moving. He's not a PR guy. But
Right.
again, you see him still collabing with Hennessy. You see how we'll talk about it later with the Pac joint where he put him on the Hennessy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Doing the Hennessy event, by the way. But again, to me, I think for a fan, of course, man, we want to hear 50 a little bit more than what we did. But again, this track was dope.
It is
Crazy joint, man. Again, starting off, let you know, man, I done linked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So let's be clear, man. Again, like I said, it was a heavy joint, man. The next joint was that Black Magic, man. That was crazy, man. That Memphis swag was all up in there heavy.
Salute to Memphis,
yeah,
man.
Salute to Memphis, man.
And it's crazy that I really woke up and bought them whips, tapped her on the shoulder, don't believe it. Superstitious thesis, cause I'm amongst the demons.
Again.
Bitch, bad as fuck, don't ever try to play with me. Then I got that trait in me to give your ass the vacancy.
Hey, man, again, Hit-Boy going hard in the paint, man, on that Black Magic. Again, Nas just spitting the bars crazy, man. What was your thoughts, man, on that Black Magic, by the way, Bebo, Pete, and the chat?
When you hear that line, Black magic voodoo power casts a spell upon these tricks. Yes, I'm kind of crazy since you N-words talking petty-ish on that hook. Most people might think that's like a 3-6 or Gangsta Boo. It kind of does give that ambiance, but we, for those who know, and I remember because I had the album way back in like 94, 95. That is Lil Grim. That's Lil Grim, and that's Lil Grim on that where the cover had like graphics of Children of the Corn for off that Havoc album. You know what I'm saying? And like Iceberg mentioned, Memphis, salute to y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
so it's
up.
crazy how Hit-Boy came across or remembered Lil Grim's Children of the Corn project, that compilation
Gifted,
project.
Man, going hard in paint too. He said, Lil Grim, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. And because Little Grim was like going in with I want to say it was Red Dog. Yeah, I want to say it was Red Dog on the second verse, but yeah, Little Grim on that first and third. He did his thing, but yeah, as far as Nas rocking on there, man, just definitely did his thing, man. Talking about his bedside lady, prophesying, how that he's going to be successful, and with the fly whips, and hoping that she's going to be the same, minus the, the haters' hexes and the, I like how also emphasized to be careful who you give your power to, while slightly reminding us the world is addicted to black magic and black culture at the same time. I like how, let me see. It was also noted how Nas provided a short prayer to all the G's, the ladies, and the children toward the end of the track as Hit-Boy screws the beat up in the process, which kind of has a tendency to make the track sound more a little, demonic or, black magic-y or whatever you want to call it. So I thought that dichotomy was pretty interesting, but dope. Very creative track, and salute to Nas and Hit-Boy as well as Lil Grim.
Carmen saying that hook was so intentional, man. She loved it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Not Mr. Pronoun, man. Album matches the album cover so well. It mixes the past with the present.
Past and the present.
Man.
Yes.
Mr. Pronoun. Again, salute.
Salute. Almost like magic, huh?
Yeah, and again, you have the younger Nas on one side, the older one on the other. I think the album is just like that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Where
indeed.
The top part, man, is a little younger, a little bouncier, man, a little crazier. You know what I'm saying? You see where Hit-Boy's really influencing some of the beats, some of the swag, but you still have the boom bap, man, that you love in between some of the records, man, but definitely at the end of the joint, man. So,
indeed.
Again, man, what's crazy, man. Madden saying Nas was born for what more can I say, man? More quotables, production, the lyrics on point, grown man bars on slow it down. We gonna get to it, man.
We gonna get to it.
Like I said, this is a rappers album, man. It's not something that you gonna hear on TikTok with somebody dancing in the background.
Right.
This is bars right here, man. And again, it's not just limited to some East Coast swag. To me, this is hip hop, man. This is hip hop 50, man. And again, I love the time that it came out with. So again, that Black Magic was heavy, man. But again, this was the joint, man, that I saw, man, that was real heavy, man. Was the Motion joint. Paul.
Maybach trucks breaking bad like Bryan Cranston. Black and white night dunks, them clean pandas. Dump the ashes in the ocean, get the sharks high. All black yacht.
Now what's crazy? He just mentioned drop the joints in the ocean, make the sharks high.
Yeah, the ashes.
First of all, let's be clear. They just came out with some on Shark Week.
Go in, Iceberg.
They just said that a lot of the smugglers have been dropping coca.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Into the ocean, and the sharks are getting high, and they calling it a shark brain or something like that, where they start going crazy because they've been eating the drugs. So it's crazy that he had that reference where he's talking about the ashes on there too, which is nuts. Again, this Motion joint's crazy. The beat is nuts, man. Pause.
Oh yeah, mega pause.
What's your
mega dope? Right.
What's your thoughts, man, on this Motion record, man? It's heavy, man. This is track 5, by the way. We on 5?
I believe so.
Yeah, we on 5 right there. What's your thoughts, man? Because again, this is 10 records in my opinion. This is the middle of it. What's your thoughts, man, on this Motion joint? Pause.
Nas's first couple bars, which reference him possibly spending a week at Magic Castle, that's what grabbed me, in addition to the shark reference, you know, catching that dust. And it grabbed me simply because, for those who know, Magic Castle is that exclusive members only place that you go to, that you can stay the night, where you can watch magic, you know, exclusive magic tricks, you know, take place. It's Hollywood, you know, it's Hollywood elegance, and you know, it has a Hollywood elegance and driven. It's driven in terms of magic, but elegance as well, is how I should probably put that.
Latour going hard to paint on that corrupt swag, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely. About the explosive. I think how did he put it? He put it 3-wheel motion. West Coast is inwards overdosing. Imperial pistols, ferocious, explosive.
Man.
East
Gritty,
Coast
Gritty
is,
heard it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Motion like Flavor Flav, and I ain't no joke vid.
Cocaine shark that.
Man.
Shout out to Fab D, man. If anybody know what Fab D, man, holler at him, man. We be missing Fab D, man.
Salute to Fab D.
Yeah, man.
Fab
Anthony
D.
Perkins, what's goody, man?
Salute to Anthony Perkins saying Motion is the best song on the album. Okay. Definitely one of the best tracks on the album. Yeah. Anthony believes it is the best song on there.
Salute. I was watching Rap Roundtable, man. Mace was saying the same thing. He loved the Motion record. Pause. Salute to our guys over there too, man. Rap Roundtable.
Yeah, salute to
Nino Beige is basically saying that place is spooky, like 10 always from me, man.
Yeah,
so he's agreeing with what you're saying too, man.
Oh yeah, it does have like a unique ambiance. But because Nino Beige is out in LA, so he knows.
Facts.
He knows.
Yeah, he knows.
For Nation Music, salute and welcome.
Yeah,
saying Motion is his favorite ish on the album of Magic 2 as well. It goes out. It goes hard.
Queen Anna said, people over there flowing.
You already know.
Okay, hold up now.
You already know.
Hey, man. Touch is saying, Touch is saying too, man, that shark, cocaine
died.
Cocaine died.
Not that Sharknado, but the shark.
Yeah, Sharknado. Yeah. You gonna hit that bull, just get high on the bull. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Man, come on, man. Come on with this sniff, doc. Crack is whack. Hey, first of all, hold up, man. Salute to our guy, Prime Minister Sports, man, in the building, man. Black man, he in there, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, the Knicks is heavy too. By the way, we gotta talk about some sports later on too, man. We gotta go into sports. But again, come on, man. You know how it goes. DJ Scanlon saying 50 got lazy on his part. He's talking about the office hours. Needed 16 in the hook. Facts.
Yeah,
we did need one. Rebel saying, man, Nas in a whole new territory. This run is impeccable. Again, we're going to be talking about the run here in a minute, man. Again, we just going track for track, man. What's your last thoughts, though, on this record, man, the Motion joint? And do you feel like Anthony was saying, pause, that this is one of the best records on the album.
It definitely is one of the best records on the album. Nas went in and did his thing. I like how it was Magic oriented. You know, as far as the an example of, again, Magic Castle and talking about, he went in on a few bars about, I believe on this track, about doing a magic trick. To Hit-Boy's credit, as usual, the beat had a dramatic, epic / horror type of vibe with the strings. That was basically sped up on the tempo, helping to make this song one of the best tracks once again on Magic 2. So salute to Hit-Boy and Nas on that. That's as
again,
with every song, really.
Erase. Am I saying that right, man?
I believe so.
He's saying, how would you guys rate the overall production of this project? I think end to end, consistency wise, is number 5 of their current run. Okay.
So
he's been saying this is lower end on the joint. You know. What I'm saying?
I think.
But
yeah, go ahead, brother.
But again, to me, yeah, but I think that's the whole point, man. In my opinion,
I do
man.
too.
I think this thing, man, was more about the bars, man. In my opinion, right?
Yeah.
So.
And to experiment differently on the production as well. Yeah.
But he's saying it's 5 though, man. But salute to coming through. Nino saying, man, he got to send people on beat, man, so he get crazy.
Salute.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we come ready. We ready.
50 didn't even touch his bar, finish his bars. He was calling the Uber from the booth. Come on, man.
Man.
Yeah, agreed touch. You know what I'm saying? Scanner saying still going to see I would like to see Nas and AZ and Foxy features.
Yeah.
Again, I think we're gonna talk about that later because we got another topic, man. Where we're gonna be basically talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. Let me talk about that, boo. Magazine saying I was destined to come. Prediction, blame God for blowing breath into my lungs, man.
Ooh,
come on, man.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes, Magazine. Devon into the ethos said his voice isn't dying out like his peers, flowing on motion.
That's the other thing
Oh,
too.
yeah.
I want to say somebody on rap roundtable said too. Maybe it was Jar, man. One of them guys, man. Go check out their review of the Magic 2 album as well.
Definitely check that out. Great review.
It may have been Mace, may have been Jar, but someone over there said that he sounds young. Now, when you heard the 50 record, it sounded like he was upside down in the Super Bowl and bull. He was like, love that chicken from Popeye swag. You know what I'm saying? But Nas still sounded young, and I think that's still from just being around Hit-Boy, man. Again, Hit-Boy just, I think, man, just going hard in the paint. Man saying Magic production was better, but I'm not mad at the joints on here production-wise, man. I agree.
Absolutely. Devon into the ethos said, and he and Wu have Barclays shows in a few months.
Man, hey, that's a ticket waiting to happen, man.
Jack Acronym said 30 years in the game, still spitting like he got something to prove. He actually made reference to that on Magic 2.
Facts.
In addition to all of us obviously knowing that. So great point there, Jack Acronym. I think that says erase. Correct us if we're wrong there. Yeah, saying slow it down. What it all really means. And Black Magic are the highlights in
we see
my opinion. Man instead of ethos. Okay. Okay.
Well, this is the thing. Rebel just playing the Bokeem joint, man.
Okay.
Let me play that real quick.
Shout out to Rebel. Fair use.
Crazy sample. Anytime you come with the horns, that's crazy, dog.
Word the head, word the dealer, overweight pockets for my niggas till the scales tipping.
Bebo, what you think about that one joint, man? Rebel saying he loving it. It's fire, man. What's your thoughts on this one?
I think it's fire too, man. He's giving us that that bounce, you know what I'm saying, with those blaring horns that's driven all throughout the song, man. And we get some vocals which sounds like it's possibly Caribbean as well, helping to usher in Nas. Well, not only helping to usher him in as far as the first verse, but you're hearing those vocals kind of sprinkled randomly throughout his verses and throughout the song with those, again, just dope horns that you hear. As far as Nas, I mean, of course, he came with it lyrically like he did on all of the songs, you know, recognizing that he knows there's some goofy haters trying to see him, you know, broke down and out really, only to, you know, not even take notice of that or take, you know, focus on that too hard and to party on while still going about his music as a hungry, broke rapper. Going back to what was pointed out by the chat, you know what I'm saying? He's moving like he's still hungry and willing to do whatever it takes to make it, which explains why, in part, Nas is back in his prime these days. You know, he said by snapping like Krishan and Blueface. I remember him saying something to that effect. But I also can remember, or I also can admire the bars of him chilling and writing back in the days over at Cool G Rap Spot, you know, way back when, you know, just vibing, chilling, you know, having a good time and just thinking of something to write. But that Bokeem Woodbine, yeah.
You
got to
every
admire
time I
that.
listen to it, man, it gets better and better. I agree.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? I got Simon, man.
Simon, yes. Salute
Woodbine
back to you.
Slaps in the whip.
Oh,
man.
It does. Oh, it makes you want to.
He's saying salute to FRSHOUT, man. Salute to you, man. I got
salute back to you.
Yeah, salute, man. Neil Young, man.
Neil Young with the bounce.
Facts,
Neil Young with
you know
the
what I'm
bounce.
saying?
Even the baby shook. Look at the baby. Yeah. Salute, Ty Nitty. Yeah, he did say Neil Young with the bounce.
Yeah.
Yep. He did say
R.P. Dilla, man. Heavy D references too, man.
Yes,
yeah.
and Milk D from Audio 2. Great point, 800. Great point, Power 800. Yes. Anthony Perkins said he'd been playing this Magic 2 album all day.
Yeah.
Call Anthony crazy, but he thinks it's better than Magic. Hey, respect.
Ooh, okay.
One of the the bars is crazy. Okay.
The bars again, man. He barred out.
Yeah.
I think the whole thing, man. This album was his. Number one, it was really just him just barring out, talking about himself, but also where he's at in life, and also where he's basically not a part of that industry at all, man. He's not down with the black magic. He's doing his thing on his own. The same thing that Ice Cube's been talking about, that Jamie Foxx has been talking about before something happened to him. But all these guys, man, to me, that are off the grid, that don't get invited to the brunches and all that. I think Snoop just talked about that as well. A lot of these guys, man, are just getting kicked out the joint. You know what I'm saying? So again, man, salute to Nas for being 100 on the joint. Latour again saying this project is just insane, man.
It really is.
Saying no misses on this album. Very, very well done by Hit-Boy and Nas. Man, so salute
again.
Man.
Salute to that duo. Yeah, man. And again, word to Heavy, word to Dilla, overweight pockets from my N-words to the scale tip and get it.
Come on.
Yeah. Yep.
Come on. Like I said, man.
Yeah.
This was crazy, man. Nino saying it's a bit hard to swallow the fact that I was listening to Illmatic as a freshman in high school, and Nas still sounds the same all these years later with 50 years old. It's still crazy, man. It's definitely crazy, man.
It is crazy.
Like I said, salute to Nino, man. You know what I'm saying?
Salute to Nino. Yeah.
This
Prime
next
Minister
joint, man.
Sports.
Go ahead, Prime. Yeah, go ahead, B-Boy.
Oh, you good, man. I was gonna say from Prime Minister Sports, he said "Slow It Down" is fire. It's the best beat on the album.
Right. Like I said, hey man, this is the okay. I skipped the joint, man. Hold up, man.
No, you
This is
good.
the joint, man, that everybody was kind of on a little bit. Was the Earvin Magic Johnson joint? Let me play this real quick, man. Get your thoughts on this real quick. Hold up, man. That's not my Earv joint. That's the Earv joint?
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's it.
Shout to Ray and Ghost. Can it be all so simple? One of my favorite quotes from 42nd Street, days of
Yep.
word to head, word to Dilla, overweight. Pockets for my niggas till the scales tipping. Get it?
What's your thoughts on that joint, man?
Hey, that's that track that has you want to just kind of do that little that swag bounce or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's that
Yeah.
joint right there.
Yeah.
You know, back and forth in the whip, you know, or wherever you're at. It just makes you want to.
Man saying those horns going crazy, yeah.
Those horns
You know
are
what I'm saying?
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Erase is saying I didn't like the Earvin Magic Johnson beat. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay.
Get it.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, I mean, it's one of those tracks.
Sticking with the
that
magic
gotta be-
thing though, too, though. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So,
Good
yeah.
point. Good point.
Yeah, good
Earvin
point, man.
Magic Johnson. Great point there. Absolutely. I mean,
Salute to L Turner in the
L
building.
Turner, what's
Salute,
happening?
man. That's our guy. Nas bodied that. Facts.
Yeah, he did body it, in my opinion. And Devon said listening in the car changed his opinion about
Facts.
Earvin
And
Magic
that, to me,
Johnson.
that's just a salute and a testimony to Hit-Boy. Because
Yeah.
again, man, like I'm listening to in the AirPods, you can't hear all the drums and bull the way you need to. So again,
Right.
that's a shout out to Hit-Boy.
Oh yeah, I mean it's just a swag joint, you know. With references to suede loafers, you know, being rock back then, probably now, who knows? You know, Nas as an artist growing iller as the same age as hip hop is, you know, which
That's
is
crazy.
50.
That's
You know,
crazy.
yeah, delivering that poetic style that other rappers wish that they wrote. Yeah. Haters getting upset when you run those numbers up. You know, when you run those numbers up, of course the haters gonna get
And
mad.
I think this is the theme, like what
Yeah.
Antoine is saying, man. This is the theme, man. That Bohemian Grove couldn't get Nas to visit. I think that's the biggest theme, man. You getting out of this album, man. It's like, hey, man, I was left for dead, like in the Las Vegas desert, and I'm back. You know what I'm saying? I'm goody. You know what I'm saying? Everything's
Stronger than
beautiful. You know, stronger than ever, man. I think that's the theme of the record, man.
Right.
Karma saying she likes the Magic Johnson joint.
He rolled the beat,
Nas
yeah.
rolled the beat, man, straight to the pocket, man. Facts.
Oh
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
he did crack me up with that. Where the hook, I think it was the hook where Nas said, "I might burn this B word down." Left eye Andre Rising.
That left eye bull, man. R.I.P. the left eye. You know what I'm saying?
And I think this was the track where he gave the shout outs to Jay Dilla, Heavy D, and Milk D from Audio 2. But you know, great joint, and I can't leave without his acknowledgement of speaking for those who's serving life in the being, and folks of that, you know, in that predicament, recognizing, hey, look, Nas is speaking for us who's in a, you know, who's in a limited situation. So he did, you know, Nas did make reference to that, and you know, and in the midst of rock, you know, spitting on the fly ish, you know, just, you know, swagging it out on Earvin Magic Johnson, you know, just you know, getting his, you know, representing entrepreneurship and, you know, just getting that guap, you know, because, you know, representing success, I should say.
Facts.
So salute to them for this one.
Salute.
No, I know this one might be a mixed bag as far as, you know, opinions, but it's one of those situations where you got to rock in certain moments in your life, maybe.
Yeah, Antoine saying, speaking of which, the first one has a picture of Mr. Magic. Now he's got a song titled Magic Johnson. It has Bishop Magic Don Juan on the intro. No tricks. Facts. Come on, man.
Great point.
Mike 100 was good, man.
Mike
Salute
100.
to you.
Saying
Hey,
Nas'
what's up,
hook
man?
game
What's
is
going on with you,
crazy.
man?
Yes, it is.
What's going
Always
on?
has been.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is Miss LB saying it, what our basement saying.
Yes. Go ahead, Iceberg.
First of all, she's saying I keep it ghetto, like the hood before the gentrified it. This is the theme of the album, which is, again, gentrification J. Again, man, like, keeping it thorough, keeping it hood, man, going anywhere you need to, man. You're not over in Paris, man, with the gay painter dress.
Stop.
Devon saying Nas has a galvanized
hip-hop.
Facts, man.
Galvanized hip-hop. Toast.
Salute,
Cheers
man.
for that.
This is the next joint, man. This is track 8, man. What This All Really Means, man, which is one of my favorite records on here, man.
For their most cockiest behavior, my DNA and they G'd up ways, and they surveying. I showed them my scrotum is golden. Rap game stomach was swollen. I left these bastards on your doorsteps.
Crazy, by the way.
My album, I put my heart in. Nipsey met me to do a doc about it before he departed. He talked to Stout about it too, cause he was part of that project.
Hey, man. Strings is crazy on that record, man. what this all really means. Crazy, man. What's your thoughts on this record, man? Again, oh my God, gentrification, J trash for only rapping in Paris, man. Not for the hood though,
man.
Sorry, Nicks.
Yeah.
What was your thoughts on this one, man? On this record, man?
One of the dopest tracks on the album, like you stated, Iceberg. Reminding folks he's a product of the 80s, you know, constantly generating concepts to pay him out while recording the ideas that oftentimes come and go. You know, the fact that he's given the nod to Hit-Boy as well. He gave the nod for hooking up, basically just recognizing that hook up with Hit-Boy, just one on the connect tip in general, but even for the production and how some of the accidental tracks that came into fruition became like monster hit songs down the road when it got released.
Facts.
Like you just played as well, because actually you just reminded me of this, Iceberg. The part where he said that his Nas said that his I Am album got bootlegged after putting his heart into it and releasing it back in '96. Which, by the way, check out FRSHOUT's review of that classic album. To a lot of people, you know, which, you know, we here at FRSHOUT reviewed a few weeks back, by the way. So definitely check that out.
The same thing,
yeah. Appreciate that. Yeah, but you know, he made some simple comments, but that's very important because he said you either rolling or you're in the way, and that's how it is when you're amongst somebody who's competitive and who's success driven. And I like how he appreciated. He didn't rap this, but I think he said at the end something to the effect of appreciating the fact that he's got a solid team, and that's dope right there. As far as the production, you know, you hear a little bit of that digital laser type sound, layered with an intro sample before the actual beat kicks in, and there's even an electric guitar at the end of this song. But yeah, man, the QUEENS, y'all gonna need some EMS when we drop this, and that's a bet. I'll end it off there. I'll end that off there.
Just saying, man, it's all go talk. He's sitting on the throne. He's letting people know it's his.
Yep, he's still letting it be known.
Facts. Like I said, man, Miss LB is also saying, love how he referenced the bootlegging of I Am, and Nip wanted to do a doc before his demise.
Yes. Rest in peace to Nip, by the way. Rest in peace.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Ongoing.
It's crazy, man, too, man. Again, think about all the people, man, that Nas has touched, on his journey, man. Again, we posted a video of Live at the Barbecue from '91. Main Source. That was the first time Nas spit on a record in '91. The dude sounds like, man, he's just going hard in the paint, man, in the gym, man. He's just going hard in the paint again, man. The dude sounds like he's 21, dog. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Man. Yep. But again, like I said, dude's going hard in the paint.
He is.
Antoine saying, Erase True. I was happy to hear him address the I Am leak. I hope we can get a double album for the 25th anniversary next year.
Ooh,
you know he's got stuff in the tuck though. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does.
Karma saying bars, man. Everybody going hard to paint, man. Hey, man, showing love tonight, man.
Oh, hey, I'm
saying,
just giving the love back, you know, from not, you know, back to Nas from what he gave us. So but nonetheless, I appreciate y'all. We all appreciate y'all. Hit that like and subscribe. Go ahead, my bad, Iceberg.
Nah, man. Madden saying when the last time Hov did this, come on, man. Like, you know, I go hard in the paint. Had hip hop in a chokehold like this 20+ years. Nas all the way. You live like Lakeside. Come on, man. Damn.
Ooh.
Man, going hard in the paint tonight, man.
There's some folks down there that's adding to your Book of Hov, volume 2 or 3, you know, Book of Bird.
So much Book of Bird.
Magazine said, quote, what this all really means, unquote, captures early hip hop sound like Biz Marquis' Just a Friend. But you say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what Bird needs.
Flip it to the minor sound facts. Yeah.
And Hit-Boy, and he said something, my bad. And Hit-Boy flips it to minor. Oh, yeah, that's what you were saying, Iceberg. My bad. Yep,
definitely.
All day. Devon Into the Ethos says, I love how he has raised Hit-Boy's profile. Nas is a loyal cat. And I'm sure you mean that for Hit-Boy too. So that's so true. So true, Devon. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely raised his profile.
Yeah. Like I said, man, we on to the 9th track, which is Slow It Down. Y'all been talking about the Slow It Down record all night, man. Let me play a little bit of that just real quick, fair use for
We
educational
appreciate y'all for
purposes
rocking
only,
with
too.
us here at Fresh
Yeah,
Out, by the
salute,
way.
man.
Let's slow it down a bit.
And of course, you won't go crazy. That's all good.
Saw them fizzle out. The people saw them try to make hit songs that went wrong. This about the money, right? Cause all that shit that been gone.
Marvin Gaye sample's crazy.
Wishing well rappers watch it sink to the bottom. And I wish them more happiness. I'm in the cut.
A Trouble Man joint.
Right in front of your optics. Slow it down. Was I moving too fast for you? Slow it down then. If you gotta slow it down, I won't let. Hockey jersey, a hoodie underneath. Set up the trust and point the trustee. Corporations is the modern day custodies. My flow is the heart.
Oh boy, man. Come on, man. Too much heat, man. Too much heat, Iceberg.
Hey,
Too
man,
much
hit
heat,
that
y'all.
like button if you like what you're hearing, man. Salute to Nas, man. Hit-Boy, man. Giving us some love, man, on a Friday night. Pause, man, with the Magic 2. What you
Shout
got
out
in
to
stars,
Jake,
man. Yeah, on that Slow It Down record, man. Number 9 on the new Magic 2. Bebo P. Chat. What's your thoughts on that record, though?
Another top tier joint of all the songs on this Magic 2 album. In my opinion, he's reminding us that he was born a Don and never disses other rappers for clout. Gotta respect that. You know, I think you played a part of a bar or so where he's talking about those wishing well, searching for a hit, you know, doing whatever it takes to find a hit by way of, you know, being overt about the money, you know, and so forth, when that's not the winning formula is what I got out of those set of bars. He's reminding us once again that he's relatable. And he's relatable by saying, well, by way of today's youth understanding that he's made the same mistakes that he's experienced when Nas was maybe in his teens and 20s and such. So you got to respect that. Of course, he mentions the haters, or rather the instigators, making him question, you know, aiming their disdain his way. I do like how the third verse, or bridge rather, switched up for like a new school-esque delivery. So he's, you know, not switched the flow on him.
He
you know,
switched the flow up on a lot of a lot of records on this joint,
He
too.
did.
Man. So
He really
salute me,
did.
bro. Yeah,
absolutely. But you got to appreciate that on this song as well as throughout the album, as Iceberg was saying. With that, one of the best songs on the album,
saying,
right
hey,
there.
man, Erasure saying someone said Jay-Z celebrating his history with his exhibit, and Nas is still making it, man.
I wonder who else said that.
Come on,
last
man.
show.
Devon saying, man, he's demonstrating what's possible to every artist, man.
He
I
really
love
is.
that Devon, man. He really is, man. And again, no shade on any other rappers at all, man. I think a lot of the older generation are showing you what you can do, man. It just depends on what path you're going down. And I think this is what Nas is basically spitting the whole record, which is, hey, man,
You're right.
I chose this route instead of going this route, which some of your other rappers did. And this is why I don't get this. This is why I don't get that. But I'm still good, though. I don't have to go over there to do that, man. I get busy, man. So
I see the
salute
puppets,
to
they
him.
moving like they the judges with nods and all the subjects. It's hard for you to catch up with. That's the excellence coming out of him. Saying, hey, like you were saying, Berg, yeah. Nas is showing he's been showing what's possible. At the same time, if you're not willing to work hard at what it is that you've been gifted with, it's definitely going to be harder and more difficult to catch up to, or along with somebody who's been doing it and is still going hard and ham at what it is that their purpose within life. Salute.
Carmen saying, man, if you got to slow it down, I won't laugh at you.
He did say that too.
Yeah,
Yep.
he did. Fact.
Yeah.
Salute,
Shout out to Carmen
Carmen
for that.
on the paint, man.
Miss LB said, well, she's quoting from Nas, I was born at dawn with a powerful poignant style they wanted. Ooh, yes. He said that early on in that song. You're right. Absolutely.
Oh, man. Power must produce some beats or something like that. He's saying that finger bass on point, man. Hit-Boy with those
that
strings.
finger bass,
boy.
yeah.
Come
Boy,
on,
and
man.
them strings. Them strings of things. Flame, absolutely Prime Minister Sports. Absolute
This is
flame.
crazy,
The
man.
song.
Yeah.
Hey, same to you, Gritty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gritty,
Flame.
man.
Born Gifted said another banger. Yes, it is. He loves how they flip that Prodigy live joint. Ooh, great point.
Yeah, great point, man.
Great
That's,
point.
hey, Born Gifted in the building, man. Yeah. They flipped it crazy,
yes.
man. Antoine saying, man, he slowed it down on him, man, towards the end, too. Yeah, facts.
Yep.
You
That's
know
the
what I'm
flipping
saying?
of that style. Great point.
Yeah.
Deuce Falco said, flow was unparalleled on the album. Nas's flow was unparalleled on that album. Yes.
Facts.
L. Turner, not saying Nas is doing a magic trick in the chorus, and he's asking you to pick which hand. It's crazy that he took, slow it down, and made it a double entendre. Oof.
Crazy.
Look at y'all doing the deep dives out here.
Y'all going deep. Hey, man, this, again, we got the best chat in the world, man. Salute to everybody tuning in tonight, man. Salute, man. On a Friday night, man. Y'all rocking with us, man. We appreciate y'all so much.
Much
and
love
again,
to
man,
y'all.
it's so refreshing, man, to hear cats really enjoying the bars, man. That's the bigger thing. Miss LB saying they surprised me was Nas switching up his flow and Hit-Boy letting him shine with no switching of the beats.
Yes.
Facts.
Yes.
Facts.
Absolutely. Man, y'all are going in. Y'all are going in out there in the chat. Shout out to Iceberg,
like I said,
too.
Man.
Carmen said he said we not the same, and that's okay.
Facts.
It is. Facts. Yes. Man, it said respected by his peers. He don't need all the flair. That's so true, too.
True.
Yep.
Ty
Nitty. Yeah. Ty Nitty said to drop so much material for the people and not overdo it is a fine line to walk. They moonwalking on the tightrope right now.
It is, man. And again, man, it's hard to really understand, man. 5 albums in 3 years. I want to say Antoine said this on Wednesday. It's 1 album pretty much every 6 months, or excuse me, every 7 months.
Yeah.
That he's been doing, man. Again, this is crazy, and I want to say he said on Abracadabra that he said when y'all listen to this, I'm already working on the next one. By the time y'all listen to this one, I'm working on the next one.
He's already halfway through the next one. Yes, you're right.
Yeah, Nas introduced Henny the Pop.
Yeah, like Iceberg said, and like you just referenced, Miss LB. We're gonna talk about that song.
We're gonna talk about
where
it, man.
that was mentioned. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Latoria B said she loves when it says that. It's like slow down, take your time, get it right.
Facts.
Yeah, take your time, get it right. All day. Latoria Devon into the ethos said, make no mistake, Nas fans held him down. That's so true. And Nas recognizes that, as shown in multiple songs and verses throughout his projects. Gritty said he done made 5 necklaces with all the gems on this album. That's so dope.
Come on, man. It's a Thanos.
There you go.
The last one, in my opinion, was Pistols on your album cover, man. Let me play this joint real quick, man. Y'all get a little taste of the bull, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Pause. That one was crazy, man. Crazy. Pistols on your album cover, man. What's your thoughts on this one? The chat, what y'all think on that one, man? And to me, that's the last record, man, in my opinion. Obviously, they put the One Mic, One Gun, which is dope, which is the mature joint that he did with Savage 21 when he dissed him, man, and actually flipped it on him and actually made it a good joint. Did a record with him, and I know he probably wrote all the lyrics for him.
Which, by the way, check out our review of that song, One Mic, One Gun, that we did early this year.
Facts.
You know, we did a pretty comprehensive review on that song. But
what's the joint on this one, man? Again, talking about the single mothers on the EBT, man. They trying to feed the seeds, man. This was retrospective too, man. What's your thoughts on this one?
It was, and you get a sense of a dichotomy between the first verse and the second, because as you just played in significant fashion, Iceberg, you're hearing Nas recognize and acknowledge like the scammers, the boosters, the thugs, and the single mothers, just trying to do what they can or got to do to make it out of or through whatever situation they're going through, and that, you know, a lot of them could have been more. Well, practically all of them could have been more than their current status in this world is. You know, they could have been so much more had they applied themselves. So, but he did so with respect, you know what I'm saying, of course. And to be careful, because a smartphone camera or any kind of camera can damage one's future if you're not careful about how you purport yourself out here. So, but the second verse was like completely different, it seemed, because he's showcasing respect for like several West Coast artists and making several West Coast references. Dilated Peoples. He made reference to 187, which is, you know, that reference from Snoop and Dre. Dog Pound, DPG, and Nate Dogg. And man, that was a dope situation to hear, even while giving a nod to the late Matulu Shakur, who was freed from lockup sometime prior to his leaving and, you know, from this world. So rest in peace to Matulu Shakur, by the way. But I'll let y'all go in on the Pac and Henny, you know, reference. But it was this was a dope way to end off the album, not including the bonus track, of course. But as far as Hit-Boy's contribution, it was eclectic, and it's as most all the other tracks on this project, because this song sounds like it has more of a modern day live band instrumentation vibe to it, with the boom bap drums that Hit-Boy is so excellent at. So I did want to give Hit-Boy his nod as always, along with Nas. But yeah, what's your thoughts out there?
Basically saying Nas is truly walking in his purpose. He was born to MC. Do this half man, half amazing.
He let us know that years ago.
Night, man. Salute.
Yeah, salute.
Again, man, dudes is going hard in the paint, man. Darren Howard was good, man. He ended the album with arguably the best track. Facts, man.
I ain't mad at that.
Yeah,
salute.
Scanlon saying also Bebo Nas also used Pac's line from Life Goes On.
That's right. Yes.
Come on,
salute to DJ Scando for that. Yes, he sure did.
Facts, man.
He sure did.
That's why you come to get the facts, man. Again, go follow DJ Scanless on all his platforms, man. He has all these jewels, man, too. Paul.
Yeah.
But he has all these jewels, man. You'll find him on his platform, man. And also the sponsor of our show, man, myrapverse.com, man. Everything's been compromised. You go over to myrapverse.com, get all your rap news. And follow all the DJ Scanless platform, man, to get the swag.
Indeed.
But again, man, the Tory's going hard to pay. She said Nas is a fan of hip hop. He can't believe he's making money doing this. Nas loves the art. I'm just happy I'm around for this.
Right.
Tory in the building, man, going hard in the paint.
Salute.
Yeah, Miss LB always on point. You know what I'm saying? You know how, how we hold it down.
Oh, yeah.
All y'all been on point.
Everybody,
too,
yes.
For real.
Indeed. Miss LB said to DJ Scandalous, Nas wasn't out yet, but they was around each other back then. Back to the grill and live at the barbecue. Absolutely. And that's a reference to Nas and Tupac, by the way, is what she's referring to.
Gritty saying KD2 and Magic 2 a stadium album. Damn.
And a lot of people are hating on that aspect of those albums too. Gritty, absolutely.
Man, what's Meg? What am I do with Meg at? Hold on, man.
Y'all hit that like and subscribe button,
man. Yeah, magazine, man. He put something in there. I forgot what it was. L Turner saying Nas is aging backwards, dude. Like Benjamin Button.
Right.
Man. Son is still in his prime, and he's in his catalog. Color palette is wild, man. That's crazy, man.
Yes.
Again, man, I agree 100%. L Turner.
Born Gifted said, why some hating on Hit-Boy like he ain't give us 5 different sounding top quality Nas albums? Well, that's why they hating.
The other thing too, man, is it's just like 50 Cent, man. A lot of the production wasn't made in New York.
True. Ooh, yeah.
This is Bebo said, ooh, yeah. Like Josie on the bull. Hey, man, again, it's not NY. So they want to bring it back to NY, and I get it, man. We want to hear one more premiere. We want to hear some Law Professor on the swag. We want to hear some Q-Tip production, but Hit-Boy's been holding it down, man. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it, man.
That's right. And Alchemist too, by the way.
Yeah.
Carmen said, I don't know about y'all, but a summer with a new Nas joint is everything.
Fact.
It absolutely is. Somebody said Magic Summer. Somebody said also KD4 Winter. We'll see about the KD4 part.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a Nas summer for sure.
Well, and this is the thing I wanted to ask y'all real quick, man. Gritty died. Spicy set it off. Yeah, it did, man. Come on, man.
Right.
Spicy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's spicy.
Going crazy. This is the thing I want to ask Shoto as we going in, man. We obviously went through track for track, man. Magic 2, man, just came out, man. Go stream it. Also, man, on massappeal.com, you can pre-order your CDs. You can get your vinyl, man. He hasn't got any merch up yet, man, but we definitely got to support Nas, man, doing what he do. But the question I have, man, let me turn this damn music off. The question I have, man, Bebo, in the chat, everybody was trying to hate on this album, man, because they don't want to see Nas get that 5-album run. My question to you guys, man, Bebo P, is this the greatest album run, 5-album run of a solo artist in hip-hop and rap history? Because, again, we have people, dude, let's be clear. Hold up, man. Like, y'all think I'm pity-patting, man. Hold up. Yeah, that's an iceberg-ism, dog.
Never that pity-pat bird, dog.
Yeah, man, let's be clear. Hold up, man. Y'all think we playing up in this joint. Let's be clear.
Not with that 5 right under Nas and
man, come on,
with
man.
Andre,
Andre going hard in the paint, man.
Never that 5 out of nowhere, dog, with the pinky
going hard
ring,
in the
dog.
paint. Straight with the paint.
Dog,
Hold on, man. Y'all see this, man. Let's be clear. This is half of this stuff is haters too, by the way. 1 milli.
Go to the FRSHOUT.
FRSHOUT Hip Hop, man. Follow us on the Twitter joint, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
1 million impressions on the bull, man. Let's stop playing games, man. They was hating. You know what I'm saying? They was hating hard in the paint.
Oh yeah.
The question is though, who had the greatest? Is this up there? If it's not the greatest 5-album run by one artist, we can even, and if I wanted to get greasy with you, from one producer, 5-album run. You gonna, man, there's nothing to compete with one producer. Now we can go, if you let's change it up so we can make it a little fair. One solo artist, 5-album run. Of course, we had cats saying Kendrick. We had a couple cats saying Outkast, but they don't count. That's
Some
a
folks
group.
said Public Enemy.
Public Enemy.
Yeah.
We had Public Enemy. We had a couple cats saying Ice Cube, and I can actually agree with Cube. I could definitely throw that up there. We had Nino up in here earlier. He was saying Jay. What do you guys think, man? Was there any artist that can kind of compete with this situation with 5 albums in 3 years? One producer? This don't exist nowhere, man. Most people don't say cool enough in those 3 years, man, to keep making music like this and push it out and pause. And again, also, in my opinion, Bebo, before you go in,
Yeah, man.
in a typical label, they're trying to make money off these records.
Right.
So again, a lot of times, man, your label wouldn't even want you to put out this many records in this space of time. What's your thoughts in chat? What y'all thinking, man, as far as, is this the greatest album run in hip hop and rap history? We got to go with timing. We got to go with one producer. You know what I'm saying? You got to throw that in. I mean, what's your thoughts, Bebo, man, in the chat, man?
I'm going to have to say that this is the greatest 5-album run that any solo artist has conducted. And for the reasons that you stated, you know, one producer behind all of the production, all 5 songs, Nas being at his lyrical prime.
Facts.
The whole the chemistry between artist and producer. I mean, there's so many different variables that play into this. Salute to Daniel Wilson.
Nobody.
Right. And nobody's done it this solid like this. There's been folks to come close, very close. I would argue at best, and it's no disrespect to them and their legacy, but I mean, Nas and Hit-Boy have it, man. They have the best 5-album run and counting throughout hip hop history.
Oh, also too, I think I was chatting with Scando earlier. He was saying Pac too. You know what I'm saying? And if Pac would have lived, I think it would have been really crazy. I mean, you can say that.
That's a good
you
point.
You can kind of go in because again, they fumbled the bag.
Yeah.
When he died, you know what I'm saying? Not dropping certain music and all this other stuff, and Suge was over some stuff and messed it up.
Right.
But again, if he would have lived, of course, man, you know, Pac is already in there. We know what it is. But they fumbled the bag on this music when he passed away.
Right.
Again,
That wasn't. Even still. Go ahead though, Burke. I'm sorry.
Of course, some OGs said Ice Cube, but some of the young cats, of course, are saying Kendrick. Can we? And you know, Miss LB gonna go.
Right.
Can you put Kendrick in that conversation for a 5-album run?
I don't think so. No. No disrespect, but no, he's not in that conversation. He has some great albums. Yes, he has a few great albums, but
he did
not in the conversation of a 5-album run.
Man.
Nope.
Man.
You could throw like Jay in that conversation. You could throw Cube in the conversation for sure. Cats like that, and some others. Redman possibly.
Salute
folks
Daniel.
like that. Shout out to Daniel. Daniel Wilson said Nas been putting in work. Facts. Salute to Fresh Out. Salute back. Appreciate you. But no, Nas and Hit-Boy has it, man.
Well, this other thing too. A lot of cats were saying Kanye.
Oh, they were. Yep.
Would you put Kanye in that conversation? Now I know you're not the biggest Kanye West album fan per se.
No, actually, I ain't mad at Kanye West's albums, particularly his earlier works. But
would you throw him in that joint? Pause.
You could throw him in the conversation. You can, but he wouldn't make it. You could throw him in there though. Miss LB, saying
no.
She will call us out because y'all was siding with dude on Twitter talking about K-Dot's run was better.
We didn't say it was better. We were saying you had to salute the little young dude.
Yeah.
But come on, man. Like the Nas. First of all, you can even almost go. I mean, obviously the Nostradamus was a little sus on some of the records. But this 5-album run with one producer in 3 years,
crazy.
This is just unprecedented. We haven't seen hip hop being churned out like this, man, by anybody, in my opinion, in this amount of time. Obviously, we can go album for album, but there was gaps in between those in production.
Well, with the exception of E40. I know the quality of the albums and such is,
no.
This
is the thing, though. But E40 to me is like a currency, man. That's a whole different lane, in my opinion. But I agree with you saying, though. Fact. I do give. You got to respect E40, and that's all. That's all we were saying too, Miss LB, was salute to Kendrick. Salute him.
Oh yeah.
But nah, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Let's be clear. Carmen's saying he's been on tour for a minute now. This is his time to show out. He's riding that wave gracefully. And again, he's making his music on tour. This is his second tour.
Yep.
This is crazy.
Second.
But again, man, salute to the Kanye swag. I see the Kanye argument. Gritty saying my guy doing 2 rap series at the same time. That's insane. Facts. Come on, man.
Oh yeah. L Turner said, fun fact, Mo slept on Nas's track. Papa was a player.
Come on. Man.
Yep. And it was
from that Lost Tapes joint.
Right. And it was secretly ghost produced by a young up and coming Ye West. Sure was. It sure was. Yes, it was.
Man, L Turner dropped some jewels tonight, man.
Great notable fact there. Yep.
No shoulda, coulda, woulda, coulda, man. Hey, come on, man.
All right.
Come on, man. Them steppers, Doc. Antoine saying, I don't know if if Kendrick's run is like that, does he even have 5 albums? Mid-Moral and the Mid-Steppers, Doc. Mid-Morale and the Mid-Steppers would have broke that streak anyway.
Ooh.
Scandalous is saying definitely would have had a Pocket Nas One Nation album. God damn, you missed out on that. It was supposed to be multiple volumes. Again, like I said, We just talked about Pac earlier, man. This is why you come to Fresh Out, man. We bring it in this circle for you. We just talked about Pac, man, and you know, it's been 25 years since he's passed. And this would have been so crazy, man, if he would have been living. And this is why, to me, Nas and guys on that level, the E40s, Jay, you know what I'm saying, those guys, it's such a blessing to still have these dudes around, man. Because again, it ain't guaranteed, man. This is a contact sport, man, with hip hop, man.
Right.
So
it is. Miss LB said, nope, not with that Mr. Morales in the mid. I mean, big step is nope.
And she's saying nope on the Kanye. Well, this is the thing. Some cats love the 808 and Heartbreak Bull.
Some
you know
do.
what I'm saying?
Some the most do.
At the time, it was hot when he had the little Houston pony fro back here. Not now. L. Turner said pop music is like Ace of Spades. Even in dev, cats ain't messing with his greatest hits. Facts.
A lot of cats ain't messing with his greatest hits. Absolutely.
Scandal saying it. You got
you good? Oh, I can, man. It's all good. DJ Scandal said Ye was in his prime. Nas is technically past his prime when you think of traditional age range for a rapper's mainstream appeal.
Facts.
He is overground and underground, like you said.
Well, the other thing too, man.
Reporter of KD3.
We can take it even deeper and say, man, who's had a comeback like this? You know what I'm saying? Again, we've had other cats try it, man, and it sounded like hot dog water. You know what I'm saying? So they're saying Kanye would be the closest competition for the 5-album run.
He be in the conversation, maybe.
He be in the conversation. Would y'all put M in the conversation? Everybody, you know, y'all love Eminem. Y'all ain't saying nothing about Eminem and bull.
Nope.
Scandal saying so that makes Nas feat more incredible.
It does. Yes, it does.
It does, man. It does.
You can't hate on that. Latoria B said it's not just rap though; it's music. Period. What other artists had a 5-album run like this? MJ, Prince, Stevie, maybe. I was thinking the same thing. You'd have to go along those.
Yeah, you had to go over to the whole other side, that pop swag, that R&B swag. You know
absolutely.
That's
right.
Salute to Lord to Tor.
Daniel Wilson said Pac and Big L, DMX, ODB, Big Pun, Eazy-E, wish we're all here. Still, we coming up to Hip Hop 50, baby. Celebrations, celebrations. Yes.
Hey, that's a real quote, man, right there.
Yeah.
Man. Big L, man, DMX, man. It's crazy that they even gone, man. It's crazy.
I know, man.
Crazy. But this is the other question I got tonight for y'all, man. I got 2 more before we get up out of here. We gotta talk about Hit-Boy, man. Come on, man.
Okay.
On, man. Where my Hit-Boy joint go, man? Oh, yeah, there you go. My guy Hit-Boy, man, holding out. Man, first of all, Bebo P got a hat like this, man. For real, man. If y'all see him in the streets, man, he got a hat like this, real talk. You know what I'm saying? I think it's bear fur and bull. The question I got for y'all, man, right now, where do y'all rank Hit-Boy all time? Is he top 10 all time? Can you put him up, bro? This is the architect who made this music. Can you have an argument for him being top 10, a top 5 hip-hop rap producers of all time? And we just not talking about the Nas run. We're talking about the Nipsey swag, the Jay-Z and Kanye swag, the Nig and Paris Bull. Can you make an argument for top 5, top 10 hip-hop producer of all time? Bebo P in the chat, man.
The argument could definitely be made.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly where he would rank on there. Mic check, 1 2.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, for sure. My bad. But no, I was saying that the argument could definitely be made that Hit-Boy is going to be considered one of the greatest hip hop producers and just producers of all time, period. Yeah, you could definitely rank, put him up there in the range of that top 10. Now, where exactly he would fit, I'm not exactly sure offhand as far as the exact number, as there's many, many, many great ones that have done it then and still doing it today. Madness said top 10 as far as today's producers, for sure. Sure.
Okay,
He says sure. Oh, yeah.
Well, this is the thing. When I made the question, I was thinking about Madden, because Madden iced me pause the other day. When he said, don't be a prisoner of the moment. He was like, don't be a prisoner of the moment. You still have to look at the history. But again, who can you make an argument for the music that this dude's been producing, man?
You could definitely make them
off the dribble, man. Can you make an argument for top 10? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. And I made this question thinking about Madden. I was like, Madden's gonna say something crazy, talking about I'm being the prisoner of the moment. L. Turner saying definitely top 10. He made Ninjas in Paris.
Sure
in
did.
addition to everything after.
He sure did.
Facts.
He sure did. Daniel said the DJ Scandalous salute. X had 5 #1 albums. Yep. And X is definitely in that conversation from the question asked earlier. Devon said, and Hit-Boy is a soloist. Ooh, yes, he is. Yes, he is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
The other thing, too, man, the crazy thing, man, that you don't see with producers right now in hip-hop or just in general, you don't see the OGs reaching out to him either.
You don't. Or at least we're not seeing it.
Most people be putting this dude, like the way that these dudes want to rub shoulders with billionaires and bunny hop for him. You see them with some Caucasians. But you don't see a lot of the Timberlands, the Swizzies. None of these dudes putting their arm around Hit-Boy. Am I wrong for this, Pirate? Let us know if I'm wrong. But I don't see a lot of OG producers, man, putting their arms around Hit-Boy. Maybe this is why they, you don't see, a lot of cats say, oh, we want Nas to go back to Primo and Chocolate Boy Wonder, all them cats, man. But again, am I being in the moment right now, Bebo? Gerald was goody, man. We ain't seen you in a minute, man. So Gerald in the building, young and fresh, mature, and healthy, dog. He sound like he talking about a tenderoni up in there. Oh, young and fresh, mature, and healthy. Oh my God.
Young and fresh, mature, and healthy.
She's sexy. Baby. Yeah, she's sexy. Salute Gerald in the building, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Salute.
Yeah, Hit-Boy needs more respect.
He definitely
man.
deserves his respect. Yeah. Yes, Hit-Boy does. Yes, he's definitely
Gerald,
worthy of the top 10 hip hop or just overall producer conversation. He's definitely in that worthy of that conversation.
What do you think?
And
what
a
you
lot
think
of
about
people,
Magazine saying?
Magazine said, side note, Nas' best album is Nostradamus. I definitely disagree with that. And I think I actually think the opposite. And
salute the magazine.
Salute. Even Nas had indicated if there was 2 albums that he could, put some more work on, one of them would be Nostradamus. So even Nas, to a degree, believe, I think he said something about only being able to remember maybe a couple songs on that album and maybe one or a few others. But yeah.
But no, like salute magazine though, man.
Yeah,
I actually like some records off of the
Nostradamus,
yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I do like the records.
It's got some dope records. Yeah, it does.
And I think he smashed Beyonce too. She was in that Omi video back there dancing on the back and boo. You know what I'm saying? Kinda. Come on, Doc. Maybe that's why Jay-Z. Never mind. I don't even want to go there. Never mind. I don't even want to go there, man. We celebrate.
I got the Book of Bird Part 2 video.
Miss LB saying Hit-Boy ain't out here sus Diddy in it or doing the hit maker ish. He's truly creating facts, man.
And he's doing so without the mainstream media, without necessarily having to lean on the mainstream machine.
Facts.
Facts. They got, like Nas said, he's got a wonderful team. It obviously includes Hit-Boy, and that's what makes a lot of haters mad.
And L. Turner agrees that producers are competitive no matter how much they smile. Fact.
Yes, they are.
I agree.
Yes.
I'm surprised they just went over there. Let me come to your studio. What you working with? Let me see what you got in there.
Right,
Hey, can you give me a little pack of drums and booze? Come on. Can I get 3?
Dum, 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 wow.
Hit-Boy staying out of the hot tub.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Common sense, not common, man, saying after my very first listen, I played it from the last track to the first, and from the first to the last right after.
Okay, that's an interesting way to listen
common
to it.
sense, not common. What's your rating on the album overall, though?
Let us know.
Ty Nitty saying his Madden throwaways are harder than most stuff out. Facts.
Wow. Yes. Yeah.
That's crazy, by the way, man. Again, that's crazy. Easy top 10. He's Steph Curry right now. Facts. Change the game up, man.
Oh, as far as right now, yeah, he's definitely top 10.
Miss
Top 2.
magazine.
Right.
He said he joking.
Okay.
He joking.
All right.
Everybody
All right.
cool. First of all, salute to Social Elite.
Social
82.
Elite. What's
Salute,
up,
man? It's our people, man.
All
Nas
day.
said he has a real budget for this. It's because he pays for it. It's on his label, guys.
On label. He doing what? He doing what then?
Come on, man. Somebody over there. Somebody
like
in that Arbazine mad as hell right now, man. With they fake dreads.
Somebody like Dave Chappelle. Man, that meme with holding the cash.
God with that money, dog. Gritty saying Hit-Boy taking a risk messing with Nas because the industry don't want Nas to win. So Hit-Boy's like, F it. I'm rocking with who's genuine. Facts. Because again, both of them were kind of like alienated. Let's be 100. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. In their own way.
So,
yep.
you know.
Born Gifted said these other fools are just making beats. Hit-Boy is actually producing mega facts to Born Gifted. There is a stark difference. Deuce Falco said Beyonce was in that video. Uh-oh.
Had to smack that booty. Beyonce, man, got some of that Nostradamus.
Stop.
So, hey, man, it is what it is, man. Hey, man, we hit the chicks, Doc. You know what I'm saying?
Antoine 146 said
thought it was
Last
Pimp
Verse from
C.
Nas is one of his hardest verses. Yeah, Rebel Legit said he thought it was Pimp C. Yeah. Andre says Swizz and Timberland will never embrace him in his opinion.
Damn.
I don't know. He has an album produced by both of them that he never dropped. They feel some type of way, again, in Andre's opinion. That's the interesting point.
Andre, I'm agreeing with the bull, though. You know what I'm saying? I think, man, to me, man, and I get it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you can't do something somebody can't do, you know, you don't want them to win. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Salute to you, but I could have made that beat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we get it, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, I had to hit that again. Last words off Nostradamus is one of Nas's hardest verses, though.
Yeah, indeed.
Facts. Yeah, man. Come on, man.
Messy Bird. Messy Bird.
Come on. The other question we had, man, before we get up out of here, man, we gave y'all basically 2 hours, man. Salute.
Salute
Caleb's
to
in here
y'all
too.
out
Salute
there. Hit
Caleb,
that like
man.
and
How many
subscribe.
problems you think Nas has? Shit. That's what we actually asking, man. The last question tonight for everybody in the chat, BOP. Salute to Jay Kent, man. Hold it down too, man. Much love, man. He couldn't make it tonight, but you know he'd be up in here if he could. Last question for the night is, man, we saw Nas just drop this out the blue like it wasn't nothing. He just dropped it out of nowhere. So the question is, man, and this is, to me, unpolished boom bap hip hop. Let's be clear. This wasn't polished radio records with Mary J. Blige on the hook. You know what I'm saying? This is just barring out. You know what I'm saying? So the question that we had in our group chat is, and we also heard 50 Cent talking this and that as well. Will there be another polished album dropping this fourth quarter? Magic Summer, KD Winter. I'm not saying it's KD 4, but can you guys make an argument that this was just like, hey, cutting room floor, stuff that we just want to put out just to kind of mess with somebody with an art museum. Just to show we not playing with y'all.
Absolutely, Iceberg. Absolutely.
And then there's a lot of subliminals in this joint that kind of runs back into, I ain't done this year. It's about 50. Do y'all agree that there might be something else coming out this year? Or do you think he's done for the year and you won't hear from you won't hear Nas again until January 2024 or longer? Pause. What's your thoughts, Bebo Pete?
It's definitely possible, for sure. He even said on Abracadabra, once again, 2020, where we did the first one, 5-album run, not a cursed one. It's a blessed one. By the time y'all hear this, again, Magic 2, we'll be halfway through the next one. So that's coming from Nas's bars, Nas's own mouth. So yes, he's absolutely working on something. And since we just heard and reviewed Magic 2,
Logan was good.
Not only as Iceberg and Bebop, but you guys out there along with us, I'm willing to bet that they're more than halfway done with the next effort of Nas and possibly Hit-Boy. King's Magic, who knows? That's a good possibility. KD4, that's a good possibility. A DJ Premier album is a good possibility. It's very strong to foresee a 2023 album drop before the end of the 50th year anniversary of hip hop come from Nas. And we're talking about, yes, that polished LP, that again, Iceberg is refusing is referring to. Miss LB said Nas is dropping on hip hop's 50th birthday.
We got to stamp
I can see that. We are
gotta
definitely going to remember that.
We're going to stamp that.
We're going to put that on the whiteboard.
Let's be clear. He dropped on his label. He dropped the Hip Hop 50 joint with Swiss Beats.
Salute to Mass Appeal, by the way.
Salute to Mass Appeal. I don't know about that Swizzy joint. But he's already dropped a volume 2 this year. He dropped volume 1 last year. Yep. So again, it might not be. I'm thinking it's definitely going to be a Nas album that's going to be dropped. Let's be clear. But you could also see a volume 3 of the Hip Hop 50. Why not?
Why not?
You know what I'm saying? Why not? Miss Queen saying you're back. Where'd you go, man? Where would you at?
Welcome back.
Scando saying I heard it was a firm. I'm just kidding.
That would be dope, though.
Gerald said I won't be surprised if it drops by the end of the year. Facts.
Right. Mama Bear, Mama said
Mama.
This, right. She said this does give off appetizer vibes. Get your palate hype for the main course. For the main course. Make you do one of these.
Got some great poupon, my Nick.
Right.
El Turner saying I have a sneaky suspicion Nas and Hit might hit us with a 4-quarter in another bang. I agree. 100. Daniel saying Hip Hop 50 and Nas be turning 50. Nas was doing his Slick Rick flow on this, you know, Magic 2. You know what I'm saying? I agree, man. I think something's gonna drop. Hey, girl, what you doing, girl? Oh, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm watching this Carly Russell, boo. Where's the baby? There's a baby on the highway, allegedly. And I'm just following it with my snacks and boo. I'm about to take my wig off.
Man. Stop.
Girl, you don't stop lying. Logan said he's feeling that. Carmen said I'm thinking November.
I can see a November, December swag. Right. Carly Russell Davis, I'll tell you.
Yeah. Gritty saying Nas should drop on an album on his birthday again. Yeah,
that would be dope too.
Andre saying the December release.
I can see a November, December one release. Miss LB said to Gritty he loved hip hop so much and loved blessing the culture. I think he's gonna do it for hip hop's 50th anniversary.
Facts.
I can see that too.
Facts. Again, this dropped out of nowhere.
It did.
This was a Beyonce record, just you know what I'm saying, just out the blue. Let's throw it out there. You know what I'm saying? Why this dude over here talking about his history and boo? I'm about to make it and boo. Come on, man. Stop the cap. Gritty saying Nas next album called 50 Summers.
Oh, boy.
Hey, man. I think 50's gonna be involved. I think Scando said this. You're gonna see a Nas. I think you're gonna see Lauryn Hill again. You know she ain't gonna just drop one verse and get up out of there. I think you're gonna see the AZ swag. I think you might see a firm record. Again, you might see Dre again. There's so much stuff, man. He's got in the tuck, man. It's gonna be crazy. Antoine saying Nas December 4th release.
Oh. Ooh.
That'd be ugly, man.
Oh, it would.
That's the other thing that's the other thing on this album, man. He sounded really happy, man. Salute to Devon. He sounded real happy on this record, man. So again, man, this to me, again, y'all saw the impressions we got on our post. A lot of people just wanted this to be a flop.
They did. They were hoping and praying and wishing.
They were hoping and praying and wishing, man, that this was gonna be a flop. Again, to me, it wasn't the polished radio records, man, that people want to hear from Nas. He hasn't dropped a Street Dreams type of album, in my opinion, with Hit-Boy. So I think, man, they really going for the gusto, man. They going to the biggest casino with a pile of chips, put it in the middle of the table and roll him, dude. And I think they're going to basically hit, man. Real talk. Because, again, he's betting on himself, man. How could he lose? He's linking up with one of the, honestly, 50, man. Let's be clear. 50's running TV. You know what I'm saying? And now you get him back in the booth. And now he's inspired, man. Because, again, I think Devon said it, man. He's inspiring other rappers, man. Devon said that. And I think he's inspired 50 to get back in the booth. And I think 50 will probably get on that treadmill, too, and turn back into 50 Cent, man. He may not have a six-pack. But, again, to go on tour, let's be clear. 50 Cent's going on tour with that 20th anniversary of Get Rich or Die Trying, right?
Something like that. Yep, with Busta Rhymes along with. Yep.
You got to get in shape for that bull. So I think, man, it's going to get 50 hype. I think, to me, 50's going to get in there and learn how fast that dude's churning out them records, too.
Yep.
So I think it might help the whole situation, man. But, again, BOP, what's your final thoughts, man? Again, this Magic 2, what's your final thoughts on just a record, Nas, Hit-Boy, and just the overall night, man? Take us home.
Sometime in late for the fourth quarter of 2022, I remember Nas stating something to the effect of wanting to do something different than what he's already been doing. And I believe that along with 2023's One Mic, One Gun song with 21 Savage, along with that Nas Morales song from the Metro Boomin' Across the Spider-Verse movie soundtrack. And even that On My Soul song that featured or had Tobey Maguire and Jacob Bakes. Yep, from the Transformers. With all those joints that I just mentioned, the ambiance of Magic 2 provides the listeners with such an eclectic desire and an array of talent without Nas stepping too far or far at all outside of the foundation of how he is musically and how he musically presents who he is artistically as a whole. So Fresh Out definitely wants to give a mega salute to Nas and a mega salute to Hit-Boy.
Come on, man. Salute to Hit-Boy and Nas, man.
We definitely appreciate the continued and ongoing releases of just phenomenal projects. As far as the episode, we appreciate you guys for rocking with us here at Fresh Out, because there is no Fresh Out without you guys. There is no Fresh Out without y'all, and we appreciate y'all so much. It's not just about Iceberg, J Camp when he's here. Salute to him, and Bebop, providing our journalistic analysis, but it's about you guys contributing along with us. And we can't state the fact that we love y'all so much for rocking with the world's most dangerous podcast. Come back this coming Monday. Yeah. Salute to y'all. Round of applause to you guys out there. If you haven't heard the Nas and Hit-Boy album Magic 2, spin that block, because he, Nas and Hit-Boy's in motion, like Miss LB saying. Yeah, we waiting on the LL album, produced fully by Q-Tip. We looking for that. Uh-oh.
I think he's gonna drop though.
He is.
I think
he
you're
will.
some heavy hitters drop, man. Real
Oh
talk.
yeah, but yeah, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Come back this coming Monday, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. And if this is your first time rocking with us, welcome. By the way, we appreciate y'all. We appreciate those who love and support us, and we appreciate the haters or those who just simply don't rock with us. We appreciate all of y'all. I can't say that enough. J Camp, shout out to him. And Iceberg, you did such an excellent job on this special bonus occasion of Fresh Out Nas Magic 2 edition with Hit-Boy, of course. Take us home, brother.
Hey, man, like I said, man, salute to everybody, man, coming through the chat, man. Pause. You guys, man, appreciate you rocking with us, man. We're just excited, man, that this Magic 2 drop, again, this year's been kind of a little depressing as far as the big dogs dropping. I think, to me, again, like Devon said, this is going to inspire a lot of cats, man, to get out here, get in the booth, man, and get busy. The big dog.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, again, Hit-Boy and Nas, man, they tearing up the game, man. And again, a lot of the underground cats have been doing their thing on the just holding hip hop down. But again, Nas dropping the surprise out, man, it was crazy. Again, if you only spun it once or you only spun it a couple of times, hit it again, man. There's a lot of jewels on there, man. Follow us on social media, man, on our Facebook page, our Twitter page, man, Instagram. Send us some of the stuff as you hearing it, man. Just tag us in the joints, man. We'll definitely post it up, man. And also, again, salute to J Camp out here holding it down tonight, man. Salute. He's with the wifey. Salute, man. Again, you guys stay safe. We're here every Wednesday, 9:30. Might give y'all some special love on Monday. But again, definitely here, man, Wednesday, 9:30. You can always hit us up on social media, man. If you're hearing new records, man, send it to us. We always posting new records, man, new songs. Because, again, we are hip-hop journalists. We don't just talk about music and have discussions about goofy lists like Nas is saying on the record. You know what I'm saying? We hip-hop journalists. So we also going to talk about the new records dropping, new artists, man. We do our thing. If you know some independent artists, send it to us. Because, again, man, it's a family. You guys are all family to us. And it starts with hip-hop, man. Definitely.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? So, again, BOP, salute for holding it down tonight, man.
Salute back.
Everybody,
Salute
man,
back,
that
brother.
stayed with us the whole show, man. 2 hours in, man. We love you guys, man. We'll see you guys on Monday. If not, we'll definitely see you on Wednesday.
There
Be
you
safe
go.
this weekend, man. Salute to all the new cats coming through. I think, who's my guy drinking?
Oh, who got a little something in the little?
Man, hold on, man.
Who drinking some of that?
It wasn't drinking,
Hennessy.
man.
Who drinking some of that Hennessy up in here?
Oh, man, it wasn't Prime Sports, man. I forgot. Yeah, Andre. Andre was drinking. Salute. You know what I'm saying? Take a sip for us, man. Yeah, take a shot for us, man, too, man.
Toast.
Again, we'll see you guys on Monday. If we don't hit you on the Monday, pause. We'll definitely see you Wednesday, 9:30. Tap in. Have a great weekend, man. Salute. Bebo P, J Camp, Iceberg Slim. We out, man.
Be safe and be blessed. God
Peace.
bless. Peace. World's most dangerous podcast.
Bebo P in the building. What's good? J Camp was going down, man. Let's get it.
Hundo up in this piece.
Hundo.
Please wipe your feet. You rockin' with Fresh Out. Yeah. Fresh Out is here, ain't no tiptoeing. The competition running like they Jesse Owens. Please believe, Dookie, this is our moment. Be hard in the paint, boy, Kavon Looney. I told Iceberg, please hand the koofy. I'm not a newbie. You will never catch my feet in the bad boy jacuzzi. Stop it. That's that such ish. We live B, we want the real smoke. And be careful, it's kinda cutthroat. The chat going ham, they just might make you get out like no one in the blue notes. Stop it.